So good evening guys, here we are ready for you with the last minute tips for NIT approaching a day later. So I have received all the inputs from NIFT video as well as your examinations, and hence we have decided to strongly launch a new Mission Zero. Mission Zero means not the COVID one, but the Mission Zero silly mistakes. So first of all, before I start with all the three sections, that is maths, which we call aptitude, and then logical, and then GK, before that, all of you, each one of you, including me, we pledge today that we will avoid all kind of silly mistakes in the examinations to come, whether it is NIT, NATA, SOFT or any MIT other institute examinations as well, ODS as well. Not a single examinations you will be doing a silly mistake. So first of all, for achieving this Mission Zero silly mistakes, we first need to segregate the three sections. We have aptitude, we have logical and reasoning of verbal, non-verbal, as well as we have GK, a good section of all the three. A very negligible amount of English questions, if any, will be asked, or there will be none. So concentrating on aptitude, logical and GK, let us start with aptitude first. You have to be very well versed with formulae. Do all the formulae very well so that there is no problem of you recalling the formula in the exam or suffering a mental block. Whichever formula you have done, what you have not done, it won't be advisable to do it at the last time, but if it is easy, you can just glance once if your memory is very strong. So first of all, the examination is going to be very easy, guys, because you people have been prepared very well by yourselves and us definitely being monsters behind you, and yes, we will be behind you till your last breath. So in the aptitude part, formula based questions very important. Recall the formula, solve the question, solve the answer, and again I reiterate that while writing the sum, while solving the sum in the rough paper, you will make sure that each step is correctly followed and copied. There should not be any mistake of incorrect copying from the question or incorrect marking of the options. I reiterate again and again, this will be your first step towards avoiding silly mistakes, guys. See correctly, properly, that you have read the question once, twice for your own verification and are solving it correctly and marking the correct answer. Then just have a glance and move on to the next sum. Don't waste time that much on one sum. Again, when you're done with your aptitude section, after that comes the logical part. Here I would suggest two words: pause and poise. You should know where to pause, sit back and watch at the sum, and then while doing in the sum, while uncovering the logic, while decoding a code, you have to be very calm. Throughout the examination, you will exercise utmost calmness. Utmost calmness is the only thing which will help each one of you clear the exam with flying colors, guys. Mind it that even if you are ill prepared, the worst case I am talking about, even if you are ill prepared, or if your health is not doing fine, and if you are not in a mood, or you are feeling low, which you won't, I am there, we all are there, but in case this happens, just be calm. If you have a question how to be calm, fine, I am there with you, definitely we will help you, but have confidence in yourself. This confidence that whatever be the examination, whatever be my condition, I am going to kill it, will generate calmness, and yes, you will do it. Now that you have killed UCEED brutally and NIFT also very brutally, I am recommending that you kill this paper very in the worst manner, very badly. Again, carve your name on the chest, carve my name on its chest, and then make an example that NID, NIFT, UCEED, SEED, any examination is not worth of testing us as students. It is just an examination. After all, it is not the end. It is just the beginning of the beginning. So yes, guys, kill it. For logical questions, be very calm. Mirror images, water images, and for paper folding, unfolding, again we have the tips for using mirror images whenever we are folding the paper towards side to side. And again, while folding a paper or unfolding a paper up or down, we can use the logic of water images. So this is how it comes. Again, to avoid getting confused by NID questions based on mirror images or water images. If they say that an object is cloned, cloning the object doesn't mean obtaining a mirror image. No. Cloning an object means the object itself. So if they say an object is there which is cloned, that means the same object is repeated. And now if it is reflected on the adjacent side, then there will be a mirror image. After that, if they say that it is again reflected below or up, then there will be a water image. So this is how the step goes on. So cloning means the image itself and not a mirror image of that. So here students make the most of mistakes, those who are not very well versed with these terms, cloning. So I just told you that. Now these kind of questions are there in logic, and again I would come to one type of sum in logical which is based on blocks. Horizontal blocks you must have seen. This block here, this there, this alternate blocks, and this block is having a number 2, this is having 4, this is having 3, this is having 1, this is having 0. So each sum is different. It's not that all the block sums will be sharing a common logic. No guys, it's not the case. The thing is, a few sums will see one block and look for its jurisdiction vertically. One logic I am telling you here. Suppose this is a block. Below the block, if there is one block here and one block here, within its purview, there will be 2 written. That means there are 2 blocks below it. If there is a block on the last line, below which there is nothing, it will definitely be having 0. If this entire sum is based on the number of blocks vertically below every block's purview. So that is one logic, the number of blocks below each block. The other logic is the sizes of the blocks. You may have this much block may be written as 1 inside, this will be written as 2, a little bigger will be written as 3, more big will be having 4, and so on. So it also depends on the sizes of the blocks. This is another logic. So there may be various logics, or we may see that there won't be any sum based on blocks this year. So not to worry about these things. Such kind of logics are there. You just have to sit calm and observe. Observe from every dimension. Whether it is size, whether it is number of blocks, whether you need to observe it horizontally, whether you need to observe it vertically or diagonally, or this opposite diagonal direction. So you will leave no stone unturned in uncovering the logic. But again, as I had said in the earlier video, and I am again reiterating, by seeing a logical sum, don't dive into the deep swimming pool. If you have a lot of information of any logical reasoning sum, first look at each information just from a distance and then see which information will definitely first give you a clue, which is a breakthrough. Don't try to uncover each information step by step, because the main information may be on the 4th line or 5th line and you will be still thinking about the first line. So don't avoid that, save time, and that will boost your morale as well. So look after tricks of boosting your morale in the examinations. Whichever section you want to appear, start from it. Simple, no hard and fast rules. Make our own rules. Break all the stereotypes. Do the sums calmly in a composed manner. All the attempts, if obviously there is no negative marking, that means you have a great chance. So use that chance. Now coming to GK. For GK, I will first suggest that you do all the paintings. You have a look at all the paintings from great people. Like for example, if we start from the blue era, we have Pablo Picasso, then we have Leonardo da Vinci. Also, the first flight model was given by Leonardo da Vinci. If you remember the movie Tare Zameen Par, when Amir Khan shows that this is the design of an aeroplane and a student says Wright brothers, but then the first design was much ago given by Leonardo da Vinci, much before the Wright brothers built the first aeroplane. So these paintings, whether it is Mona Lisa, you have to analyze the paintings as well. Whether it is a multi-dimensional painting where you can have one face but many faces hidden in that particular photograph or portrait, you have to have a look at them familiarly. Whenever you rise in the morning and while sleeping, it's just one day left, have a look at all these paintings. Paintings by S.H. Raza, painting by Hussain, painting by Haldankar, painting by Raja Ravi Verma. there is one painting which is common for Varma as well as Haldankar, which is the girl with the lamp. So that you need to distinguish which was done by Varma and which was done by Haldankar. So this is about paintings. So memorize the paintings, and then you will do the designs of medals, Padma Awards, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna, Nobel Prizes, the recipients as well as the design of the medal. Don't even spare Olympic. Fine, do it. Fields medal, the medal for mathematics, that will be an advantage for you people. Then Indian polity, the president, vice president, important, prime minister, their salary. Vice president doesn't take a salary, he or she takes the salary only as the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, not as the vice president. So that these facts you need to remember. Then the name of India in the constitution, which is again India, that is Bharat, not Hindustan. Okay, and then addresses, official addresses of the prime minister, which is Panchvati 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, for the president, which is Raisina Hills, Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, and a few more facts that come, what may be there. Okay, so you have to be very well versed with these things. Names of ministries changed recently. HRD changed to Ministry of Education again, and the addition of climate change to the Ministry of Environment and Forest. Then the budget having been digitized, the union budget, instead of the huge papers and blocks, we have a tablet case which is red in color and having a golden Ashoka pillar, the Sarnath pillar, which is our national emblem, in the hands of Nirmala Sitharaman, our Honorable Finance Minister. So these are the things that you need to do. So minimize your mistakes. Whatever you want to glance through, just glance. If you just read it once, it will remain in your mind. So just be calm, composed from today, tonight. At this time of the night when I'm recording this video, it's almost 1:30 a.m. So all the very, very best. Be brutal, be ruthless, but be careful and be tactful. All the best, guys. Thank you very much.